Hello everyone and welcome back to another mini episode, question mark. In this one we're going to be continuing with the time lock quest that is the artist Adrift or something like that we started just before we went to Fontaine. We're also going to do the follow-up Chasm quest if I can find it. I'm not sure if that's time locked or not, but just in case, since it's a small quest, I'm assuming it's going to be appended to this episode as well. Let's see if we can find our artist. Let's see. For context, we ran into this guy named Julian as we were exploring Samario before we left for Fontaine, as mentioned. And he's got some weird vibes. I think I thought he might be Fatui because, like, he said, "I don't have a dog," and then there was clearly a dog that recognized him. So someone might have died? Yeah, a little bit of a mystery going on here. And we're going to see if we can figure it out. You look super cool. I'm not even gonna mess with you. You're just enjoying the day. Just over there, though. Is that yours? I'll get that later. Go to the camp by the water. Oh, have I just gone directly around where I need to be? Or is this on another level? I'm guessing it's just lower down. It took a long time to get out to this area, so I pretend the portable teleport just in case we need it again. So we can explore a little bit and wander off. Wow, look at these rocks. They're so pretty. This is where we met Julian before, isn't it? Don't die. Strange. Where are they? Pepper isn't here. Where did they go? Julian said he couldn't swim. They have gone into that cave? Let's go in and take a look. Oh, look. He set up an easel. So he is an artist. Didn't we ask him about the easel, and he said that it wasn't his? Tisk tisk, this young man. Always lying to us. Grubby! Yay! This is a nice place to camp, though. Oh, those crystal flies. Let's see if they're still up there once we get up there. Hey, nice. Awesome. Okay, running out of stamina. It's fine. Only a little bit above the floor. We won't take any damage. Are we going the right way still? We are. Oh, right there, huh? Those hilly trails? Wait, isn't that Julian? He's surrounded! We gotta go help him! Hey, buddy. Are you looking for inspiration? What brings you over here? Alright, now you're going to be a little bit of trouble, aren't you? To get behind you. There we go.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay. I think Oz is behind him now. Gotta get him to turn his shield towards us. Sorry. There we go. A little bit of healing for Nikita. No drops because they were quest spawns. Spoke to Julian. Just letting Nikita heal before we get brought into the cutscene. Hey, Julian. Are you alright? Thank you both for saving me. I had a wonderful dream last night. In my dream, Caterpillar was standing at the end of the pilgrim's path, waving at me, and in that dream, well, it was strange. Why was the path just one cavern after another? Caterpillar, that's an interesting name. And the Pilgrim's Path, nice. Always interested to learn more about the various pilgrimages in this area. But Caterpillar was there, standing at the very end of the narrow way, and so I ran towards him. But before I could reach him, the dog woke me up. Leaving the part with the dog aside for the moment, I believed this to be a good omen, and so I brought my sketching tools and set out. In the end, I wound up running through the maze like a headless season, and I was even attacked by hilly churls. Not only did I not escape, but I also lost the bag containing my drafts during the chase. I guess this is another day of losses for you. But can you blame me? This place is even harder to navigate than the sewers in Fontaine. Wait, the people of Samaria live in trees, right? This place really be... What do the people of Samaria even, excrete? Julian. What stories have you been hearing? This isn't what you're thinking about. My life has been but a series of failures, one ill-advised step after another. Why did I leave my place of safety this morning? I saw a good omen in my dream, but it was just a dream after all. Why did I take it for reality? I should have been completely honest about the trouble I'm in. If I had asked you to lead the way, I wouldn't have ended up in this situation. So are you stuck on the beach because you can't find your way through the chasms back out? Oh, why did I leave Fontaine in the first place? My life there had not yet become untenable anyway. On the other hand, not a single good thing has occurred ever since I came here.
Don't give up just yet. We can still take you to see some awesome places, but for now, we'll help you look for the things you've lost. Even though we're not sure if we can get them back in one piece.
They might have been taken and used by Hilly Trails as toilet paper, for all we know. Well, whatever the case, they weren't very expensive things anyway. Be honest, please.
Yeah, even if they aren't worth much in terms of Mora, they're precious to you, aren't they? We'll help you find them. Speaking of which, where's Pepper? Isn't it with you?
That heartless creature ran off a long time ago. It's probably relaxing in some hiding spot of its own right now.
That's kinda hard to believe. Well, anyway, why don't you return to your camp first and treat your injuries? We'll come back and look for you once we find the lost items.
Thank you, my friends. What have we to rely on in this life but friends?
You said he lost his sketches while fleeing, right? Then let's start by searching along the path.
Oh, smart. I was very much about to just start running into the cavern. See if I could find anything. Oh dear. The distance is actually increasing. Maybe I should have started running into the cavern. I guess he went in trying to find his way out, but got chased back out, and so he dropped them along the path inside. Uh-huh. Hello again. It's nice to be back here. I know I spent a little while back here doing all the quests and whatnot, but it feels like it wasn't that long at all. Oh, excuse me. May I look at this?
Didn't it get buried? Where could it be?
Aha. Looking for morning flowers.
Huh, well, this isn't it either. Maybe we should keep searching up ahead.
Is Kaveh the only character who uses morning flowers? I swear, he's the only one that I know of. Ouch. Ouch.
No, my sword.
He's the only one that I have, at least. As far as I know. Be gone, spider! Ah! I don't think I even need to go this way. But we'll take a look just in case. Yep, just a little hole. Okay. Nothing in there. But at least we won't be attacked by the spider anymore. Nahida is still hurt.
Rain outlines your...
I say, how dare this be? Looks like we interrupted another something. Strange, why are these silly turtles standing around a drawing board? Huh, wait, are they the ones we ran into on the beach earlier? Ooh, so that implies that when we defeat Hilly Trails, we don't necessarily kill them every time. Sometimes they just run away. Particularly during quests, I guess, when they don't drop items. Hi, is that you, Pepper? I guess the Hilly Trails were drawing. Though it looks very much like it, this doesn't seem to be the drawing board Julian lost. Let's keep looking, maybe? Hi, Pepper. Maybe they made their own drawing board based off of his.
Eh? Isn't this Pepper? It seems to be guarding something too. Wait, this feels kind of familiar.
It seems to have recognized you and wags its tail.
Wait, is it guarding Julian's sketches?
Pepper barks twice before leaving quickly.
And there it goes again. It was like this the last time as well. Speaking of which, what do the Hilly Trails need sketches for?
Perhaps they'd like some interior decorations. Perhaps they use it as toilet paper. I mean, I'm going to say it's a bit hard to use a canvas as toilet paper, wouldn't you say? I guess if you take it off the frame. Perhaps they'd like some interior decorations.
Would they though?
Sure. I wonder if Hilly Trails can recognize themselves if they look into a mirror or into perhaps a still pool of water. At least we found what we were. Whoops! The sketch fell out, huh?
isn't this Pepper? It looks exactly like Pepper. Is this really a drawing? But why are the colors so strange? Is this a picture taken by some special camera? Let's head back to the camp first. Paimon's got a feeling that Pepper might already be there.
Let's take a look at the drawing. Quest items? Julian's sketch. A sketch bearing a strange mix of colors. Wow. Maybe Julian is colorblind and sees colors interestingly. Maybe Julian is secretly an Oceanid. Maybe... Was it Oceanid? No, maybe he's secretly a Melusine. Maybe, Pepper just looks like that sometimes. Or maybe it's just the art style. One of those styles where they use creative colors. Because it's art. Doesn't necessarily have to look exactly like reality. I feel like I'm playing The Floor is Lava. Hey, Julian. Hey, Pepper. We found some stuff. Pepper? Nope. Julian.
As we thought, Pepper's already back. Hey, Julian, we found your sketches.
Ah, thank you so much, my friends. To think you went through all that for such worthless items.
Don't say that. Aren't you a famous artist from Fontaine? Your sketches would sell for a pretty sum, wouldn't they?
Well, I suppose so. To be honest, I don't really think about things like that. True art should be priceless, right?
Oh, no wonder you're a famous artist. Your words feel so full of artistic flair. Speaking of which, Pepper was guarding your sketches when we found them.
Just like before.
That's right. Paimon thinks that it still cares a lot about you.
You mean that same dog who keeps leading me down strange paths no matter how long I fed it and leaves me to face the hilly trails on my own?
Well, it probably had some considerations of its own. Even though you're saying all these things, you actually really like Pepper, right? You wouldn't have taken a photo of it using a special camera otherwise.
Photo? What photo?
There's a picture of a dog clipped between your sketches, and it looks just like Pepper. The colors used were quite unique too. You must have used some sort of special camera to take that photo, right?
Maybe the hilly trails painted it. Actually, I drew that. Oh, so you did draw it.
Seriously? Guess you're pretty good, Mr. Renowned Artist. Not only did it look very lifelike, but your use of colors was also very, artistic. Did Paimon say anything wrong?
Don't ask me. I don't get it either. Perhaps this art is beyond your comprehension, Paimon. I didn't want to draw like this. I just wanted to become a first-rate artist. Do you also think it's an impossible endeavor? Sorry, I shouldn't have lied to you, my friends. Once you tell a lie, you'll have to keep on lying. I've had enough. In truth, I'm just an amateur artist who can't correctly differentiate color the way other people do. But I didn't want to give up on my dream to become a true artist. I'm sure you can make extremely unique and striking pictures because of that, Julian. You could be the Picasso of this world. With the help of a friend's powers, I'm now able to draw anything exactly as it appears. But I still can't seem to tell colors apart. Whoa. A friend's powers? Who?
Wait, you said that you can now draw anything exactly as it appears? Is that really something you can just learn overnight?
Well, this friend of mine is quite a powerful person. Really? That's kind of hard to believe. Or perhaps I should say that I have lost the ability to draw things in a way other than exactly how it appears. I suppose this is what they call the price of power. I know it sounds a little outrageous, but... Julian replicates an adventurer's experience for you. You study the replica and the original and find no difference between them. Whoa! Who is this friend? Who has such an ability? To gift ability like that? The only difference, perhaps, is that after you read it, the replica only leaves a strange blank feeling in your mind. It feels like you did read it, and yet you didn't. Like time alone was wasted without any experience gained. I mean, that's fascinating. That tells us a bit about how adventure experience works. That's so cool.
really doesn't look any different from the original.
Of course. I didn't become a famous artist of any sort, but I did become a real dab hand at counterfeiting.
But isn't that illegal?
Exactly. And so, after serving my sentence, I was determined to do something legitimate. This time, I will become a proper artist for sure. But this ability to draw things in such exactitude, if Caterpillar had not been the one to grant it to me, I would have named it a curse. I'm like a broken camera that can only create pictures with mismatched colors. I believed that if I made a pilgrimage along the path of the Oceanids, I would be able to find a cure that would let me differentiate color just like other people can, and grant me creativity akin to that of an innocent child. Hold on, who's Caterpillar? And what's this path of pilgrimage again? Who's Caterpillar? A friend. The most reliable friend of mine. It was he who told me that following the path of the Oceanids pilgrimage would allow me to find a curative in Sumeru that can cure all hurts and give one a new lease on life.
That sounds super suspicious. What sort of friend is this again? Are you sure you didn't get tricked?
He has seen so much. Why would he need to trick me? It must be my fault. Like I said before, my life is but a series of failures. I guess this miracle cure must have been kept under tight lock and key, making it impossible for an ordinary man like me to find. I've already accepted that. The dog probably didn't even want to come with me to Sumeru. It wouldn't have caused so much trouble otherwise. I should have just left it in Fontaine.
Paimon thinks it definitely still wants to stay with you. It definitely loves your drawings as well. So, come on, don't just give up like this.
Thank you for comforting me, but I've already given up hope. You've come to my aid several times now, and yet I haven't been able to repay you at all. You're repaying us with your story. Once I have recovered, I will make preparations to return to Fontaine. This might seem like an impertinent request, but could you two guide me back to the main road? If I had given up earlier, or stopped trying to fool myself, perhaps I would already be on the right path.
Well, if you just need us to guide you, that's fine. Since you've already made up your mind, let's wait until you're rested up.
Thank you, my friends. Okay, we'll guide him back. Oh my goodness! Adventurous experience in quotes because it's a counterfeit. That's so cool. One of the good things about leaving the city is not having to specially prepare dog food. Pepper is very capable in any case and can procure its own meals. The bad thing, though, is that I lack any talent for combat or cooking. I suppose city trash is a fitting name for one such as myself. I should just focus on recovering. Aw, don't be so hard on yourself, Julian. Looks at you expectantly. I will try to feed you, but it won't let me, actually. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm very happy to guide Julian back out. Hopefully we can be of help to him. Caterpillar. What kind of name is Caterpillar? Like, if we could figure out what sort of, group would name somebody that, or what sort of person would name themselves that, we might be able to get what sort of person Caterpillar is. I mean, there's the obvious suspects. There's, in this area, you could say an Oceanid, a Pari, what else? I mean, but somebody with the power to grant an ability like that, I would think a god, but Caterpillar's not the name of any god I know. Could it be a small god that somehow survived the Archon War? That would be huge if it was. I'm thinking of, I think somebody in the comments once told me that Diona's ability to mix drinks was given to her by the Spring Fairy, right? So could Julian's talent have been given to him by a fairy? But wasn't the Spring Fairy actually just one of the Lock folk that was sent out from Fontaine? So was it from a Lock folk? I'm very curious, but we'll have to find out more next time, I suppose, because for now we are done here. Let's head on over to the Chasm, and we'll see what we can find there. Alright, so here we are back in the Chasm. I believe I'm supposed to investigate around here. I'm supposed to investigate under this bridge. Now, we are right on the edge of my mysterious blue circle, so it would be fun if we could find some leads on that as well. Let's start by following the Sealy. Possibly unrelated to what we're actually here for. But, just to get us started. Ooh, is that some oozing muck over there? That might be interesting. Over here? How curious. Oh, hey, little guy. Is that an opening I can go through? Oh, it's gotta be.
Is this an answer from this world?
Look, there's people over there. Oh my god. There's really people over there. Oh, how do I get in there? Whoa. This will be interesting, especially because, yep, Julian with something wife. Craven trespassers, the majestic one, something something. Guardian of the Desolation. Are you guarding something in here? Look at the sword! The sword comes apart! That's so cool! Sorry, sorry. Oh, you got set on fire. That wasn't even my fault. That's because I applied Dendro and then these these things set them on fire. So you're Animo, aren't you? Fully with.
Rain outlines your fate. By royal decree.
Wow. Moved so quickly I didn't even see her full animation. That's pretty cool. Ouch, rude. I always feel so bad about fighting these guys, but I just have to hope that there's some sort of revenants, not really themselves any longer. And I hope that after fighting all of them, I believe I'm supposed to get an achievement, but I hope that I'll also get some sort of piece of their story, you know?
A reward on the road.
An extension of their tale. Okay. Looking for anything else, any other pathways? I don't see any. Yuli whiff. So I know whiff is generally wife in Old English. I do remember correctly. Hello. Yeah. I don't want to fight you though, so can we like not? And so there was nothing back here actually. Interesting.
Time to act.
Yoink. Oh. Is this where we were before? I believe it was, yeah. This is where we last saw anything for this quest. Oh, that's so cool. Is that like a little piece of Blumenstone for that lantern? That's really cool. Alright, so, leaving this place alone, let's go investigate downwards. Take a look under the bridge. Oh, official's hurt. Let's work on that. Lots of stepping stones here in case we need to get back up. We also have the teleporter, of course. The challenge here. I remember that challenge. Oh, there was a frog. Hello, froggy. Ooh. Okay. First corner. Little jumping platform. Oh, thank you for that light, wherever that came from. Got some fungi. Oh! Oh my goodness, another guy! Have I fought you before? Oh, you're just a general guy.
Everyone hold hands.
Not to be confused with the other guy generals. Ooh, books! Wait, that looks promising. I definitely want to read those. Ouch, ouch. Oh, you're a Hydro enemy, aren't you? Corporal someone's letter! This is definitely where I'm supposed to be. Hooray! Nicole! Oh my goodness, that was the guy we were looking for too, isn't it? Okay. Heal please, Nihira. Thank you. Let's read. Nicole's letter to my dear elder sister Katya. I heard the captain say that they were going to transfer you to our regiment. My heart brims with joy at the thought of our reunion. I've always carried the balalaika you gave me around, doing a bit of repairing here and a bit of mending there. Balalaika? Yeah. After replacing the frets we'd previously broken, the balalaika sounds much more natural now. But just for the record, since you've asked me to keep it, I'm not going to give it back to you. If my clumsy sister should damage this old pal of mine once more, I won't go through the trouble of repairing it again. Oh, right. I recently learned 2 new songs. Wait to be impressed when you report in. Let me play the songs to you by the bonfire, just like in the old days when we would sing the melody of balalaika. giggle at the jokes we share, and look forward to the precious gifts from the Tsaritsa to our brothers and sisters in the house at the hearth in celebration of a new year. Oh, wow. What's different, however, is that we're no longer carefree children. With greater responsibilities on our shoulders come heavier loads on our minds. The captain granted a half-day pass, especially for us. Don't forget to bring your liquor and desserts. Let's booze it up and talk it out. I have so many stories to share with you. I believe you too have had quite an adventure where you were previously deployed. By the way, don't laugh at me if you've noticed that I put on some weight. I'll also keep an eye on your horizontal development. I look forward to meeting with you. Nikolai Shezevich. Aww. This is the letter that Katerina once treasured. The letter still has a light and lingering scent of firewater. Oh dear. Okay, no quest started, so maybe there's more things down here to find. No, it's underwater. Can we get it out of the water? I don't want that letter to be lost. That's so sad. Hi, little guys. Have you seen any letters?
Hey!
I suppose the previous letter we found was in the company of enemies, so let's look around here a little bit. Let's also heal a little bit. I think I actually just got hurt. That's ironic. See any sparkles over? Oh, there's big boys. Hello.
I see everything!
Oops. Am I swimming? I am.
By royal decree.
Let's get out of the water.
Everyone hold hands!
Are we done? Not quite. I just saw that the Whopper Flower was gone and I knew that my most
I see everything!
vengeful enemy had been defeated. Okay. Grab some of these. I want all the drops. Ooh! Nice. Alright. Ooh, nice. I need that for Farina. Okay. Let's see. Any other sparkles? Ooh, what's this? Nope, not a path. Just a little rock. Okay, so I've scoured the whole area and I didn't find anything other than this letter. So I double checked with the wiki and yeah, it turns out there isn't a follow-up quest, it's just this letter. Which is, I think that's even more tragic. I thought there would be more to the story, but instead there's this letter, all these items underwater, and then the enemy that we fought here. That is so gosh darn sad. Oh gosh, if only she had let us come with her. I have lost hope. That means probably the both of them are... Oh boy. That is so sad. That's so tragic. Because she left her camp to go find her brother. He was maybe still alive. I thought there was a slim chance that he was still out there, probably injured and in need of rescue. But if she was going to look for him, she might be able to find him before it was too late and save his life. She was angry with him. Said she was going to punish him for deserting, but I thought that, you know, when she found him and saw that he was injured and stuck, she would be more understanding, but... Oh, goodness. I don't think she would have willingly left these things behind. Like, if there was a second follow-up, I'd say maybe she did leave them behind because she knew that what was really important here was finding Nikolai. And so, if there was an enemy here she couldn't defeat, she would abandon her things and just keep pressing forward. But there's no follow-up to this, so I unfortunately have to kind of assume that they're both dead. Oh my god. Why is the chasm so tragic? First, Jicheong and now these two? I mean, what a great way to give this place such a terrifying atmosphere, though. The stakes down here are so high. You can just feel how dangerous it is. This place is so cool. And so sad. Ah, and there were House of the Hearth members, too. I feel like I've already adopted, like, the whole House of the Hearth. Oh my god. Are they Fatui? Yes. But they're also just, they're a family. Ah, man. That's rough. Okay, I guess that's the epilogue to that quest there. I will come back here tomorrow when we go do the Artist Adrift quest once more. Just to check to make sure that there's nothing else to do. But still, goodness me. That's so sad. I always want to know as much of the story as I can know, so I'm glad that we were able to see a little bit more of this story, of this journey. But it's just so sad. Well, I guess that's all for now. So, this is me signing off for the day. I'll see you in but a moment to continue with Julian's story. Hello everybody and welcome back. This is day 2 of checking on Julian. According to our quest, and to Paimon, who spoke to me when I logged on today, he should be right here back at his camp again, so long as he hasn't wandered off once more. I think I see him. All seems well. I sure hope I didn't just jinx anything. Hey Julian, hey Pepper. Tell us more about your friend, Julian. Paimon, Veka, you're here! Ah, indeed, one needs friends when on a journey outdoors.
Well, we did agree to show you the way, didn't we? Guiding people around is a walk in the park for us, even though we'll be walking in a desert. But are you sure you want to go back to Fontaine so soon? You made it all the way to Sumeru after all. There's still so much to see here.
The rainforest has some nice views. The desert has some fascinating sights.
Sand and ruins as far as your eyes can see.
They all sound really nice, but I feel that I haven't made proper preparations for travel. This trip might have been a failure, but I suppose I did learn a lesson or two.
Oh, in that case, there's also great stuff to see nearby. It would be a pity if you missed them all.
Paimon's recommendations are never wrong. She's the best guide into Vats, after all. I should take some of her advice. It's a rare opportunity. If you insist, I guess it would be rude if I were to refuse.
Paimon's Vats' #1 guide, so just leave the guiding to Paimon. Just remember to keep up.
Hey, speaking of which... Cool, so we're gonna show them around the place a little bit? Go to the Oasis. Now that's interesting. I do kind of want to see his reaction to it. Now, do you think I could find my way through these tunnels back to the Oasis? I kind of want to try. Grab. Uh-huh. My adventurous spirit has been rewarded. Crystal flies. Right, these guys. Yoink. Thank you. So satisfying to jump between those. Okay. I remember these tunnels being quite short, actually. That's the wrong turn. What is that? Oh, just plants. I think we go this way. Let's see just how bad Julian is with directions. Nope. Pop quiz, how bad am I with directions? I feel like it's going this way. And... I remember this place. Guys? Oh, hello.
I see everything.
Let's see if Oz can pick this fight without us. And a little bit of that. Now that I'm not in Sumeru as much, these drops are much more precious than they were before. I said Oz could pick this fight without us, but you know what? That was fast enough. Okay. Moving on. Are you alright? She took a little bit of damage. Dead end! Don't worry, Julian. I totally know where I am and where I'm going at all times. Be not fooled. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Merely the process, one might call retracing their steps. See, this is exactly the way I wandered when I first came in, and thus I must do it in reverse to get out. Yes, indeed. I know there's a path up here. Is it the path I want? Possibly. Who knows? Ignore that part, Julian. This does look promising. Ooh, lighting change. We are getting closer to the surface, aren't we? Hey, we did it! Alright. Okay. Now there's a chasm, so ironically, maybe we will teleport. To get across. I need to get up there. You know, if we found the hollow, we could go through the hollow. There's also a path right there. Oh, hello, what's that? A little puzzle? Wait, you guys have a chest? No, you're just hanging out. That's interesting. I believe we need to go this way. Ooh, challenge! What is my exploration around here? Oh my, 62%. I will need to do that at some point, but let's try to stay a little bit focused. Okay. I sure hope Julian brought his entire camp with us. It would be highly ironic if we got him out of that maze, only for him to need to go back in. To go pack up his camp. Hey guys, what's up with this? Preparing for some sort of attack? Let me join you. Oh. Aw. Thought we could be friends.
Everyone hold hands. By royal no, my sword.
I think I missed. I sure did, didn't I? Hiding?
Make yourselves a home.
So I can't see anything, and that scares me.
I see everything.
You're still recharging. Back to Nikita. Wait a minute, where'd Oz go? There he is. And of course she got the healing. That always happens. Doink. Oh man, you said it. Alright. Where is the Taniki Hollow? Do you think if we took Julian through it, it would kill him in his little mortal body? We just need to get over these rocks. Julian, how adept are you at climbing? Ooh, look, a thing! If I can just get up there, all of our problems would be solved. Maybe that will get me where I need to go. Hey, will you give me some things to go upwards? Ooh, kind of yes, actually. This could be fun. Oop. Oops. I skipped one. Back down. There we go. You're not going as high up as I had hoped. Ooh, but you kind of are. Ah. Oh, goodness me, no! This reminds me of my days when I first started Genshin. And I was terrible at flying anywhere because I could never tell where anything was, my depth perception. No one's surprised, it's still bad, but I've had more practice at it. Oh my goodness, this is a long challenge. I was kind of just trying to use it to get up higher. There we go, if I do not finish the challenge, this path will still be available to me, won't it? Yep, let's not finish it. Ta-da! So close to the end, but I like having those, optional paths remain available. Alright, so we're where we're supposed to be. Whoop. Kind of. We just need to go over there a bit more. Are we going to introduce Julian to anyone, do you think? That would be interesting. What's that? Are those just rocks or are those investigate rocks? Those look like they're investigate rocks. Hi, guys. Thank you kindly. Amora's okay these days. I do need to build more up because I am planning on building more people soon. But it's okay at the moment. Oh, I don't have anyone Animo on the team. I miss using Animo. Ooh, hey! Oh, it's a lizard. Thought it might be a beetle. No, lizard. Cute. Alright, Julian, where are you, buddy? We're injured? Who was injured? Oh, Xingqiu, sorry about that. Oh, the little baby. Cute. Right there. There we go, Julian. Isn't this the most picturesque sight you've ever seen? Wow. That's cool.
This place is filled with nature's scent. Doesn't it just make you feel like sketching? Doesn't it make you feel inspired?
Now that's a stereotype.
But it does make Paimon want to pick up a brush. This place is so full of vitality, as the colors are so vivid.
Ahem. Oh, because of his color sight issues.
Paimon, sorry. Paimon didn't mean to.
It's fine. I just see something different, that's all. We can all appreciate beauty, right?
That's right. Paimon loves this place. It's almost as if it can purify your heart and soul.
Not that you need it, Paimon. My friends, thank you for showing me such a kindness. Even to someone like me who has failed to tell you the truth from the Oh, here we go. Who has failed to tell you the truth from the beginning. So, you're going to open up, dear Julian? You are both indeed pure of heart. You're not like a Fatui spy or anything, are you? Hey, look, a Sealy. Looking for this place specifically, we led you right to it, are you?
Hehe, no need to exaggerate so much. Oh, and there are actually more unique sights than this. I'm unsure you know what she's referring to, Vega. Let's show it to Julian as well.
Oh, come on. He just hinted that he wasn't really being truthful with us. We're not going to investigate that? Take a picture with him. Wait, Paimon, you should stay here. How do I take a picture? Like that. Cute. Julian!
They say that artists will observe their subject from many angles before they start. Is that some sort of stereotype? We could have a look around first, and if that fails, we can find a vantage point with a better view.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm ready to set out.
Shall we race to the destination? Are you ready, Vega?
Where are we going next? Let's go! Let's make some preparations first. Let's see. Give me the option to like, man, it is so gorgeous here. Look at the moon. So pretty at night. But I guess once we talk to him, we'll be sent off to our next area. I'll just remember that Sealy's over there. Alright, let's go. I'm prepared. I don't know what I'm supposed to be preparing, but I'm emotionally prepared, mentally prepared. Let's go. Oh, I see. It is a little bit of a challenge.
Pepper should be fine. Julian, well, try to keep up. Hey, Sealy.
I suppose if we fail, they'll let us do preparations again. And we could, like, move some of these, like, Shorush's special markers, maybe? Or if you really wanted an electro character in your party so that you could do the double high jumps. I'm doing alright, I think. Oh my god, Apari! Hi! Hey, buddy, I didn't know you were there. Should talk to them at some point. Thanks. Domain over there. Oh, spin crystal! Nice! Thank you very much. Nice route. Ah! There we go. And end in sight. How'd Julian do? Did he keep up? Wow, he did. And Pepper did as well, somehow. Whew, I didn't think that drawing was such a taxing thing to do. If I had known that, I would have...
Looks like that was still a bit much for Julian.
Well, I did just recover from my injuries. But the sights here are truly magnificent, or truly unique. Indeed, I think it's strange that I never noticed them before.
The view's pretty good up ahead as well. Let's head over there, but be careful, okay?
Another... Oh, no. Just a little bit of a walk. Alright. Look, there's a challenge. Challenge. Challenge? Challenge? No. 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 Not right now. Hey, there's investigate. I will get that, though. What are my priorities? What's going on here? What? What on earth? Is that something I should interact with? Was that something that was part of a puzzle that I already did? I feel the urge to get a bow character and shoot it. Is that something? Thank you. There it is. Just in case. Yep, nothing happened. I think that was part of a puzzle I already did.
Get some peaches.
Wow, a lot of peaches. Alright, this is our next target area.
Right, as for the special view we mentioned previously, anyone thinks Julian and Pepper can just watch it from the side.
I'm guessing it's these guys you want me to do? I need Shorush for this, don't I? Right? And you like turn into her and you fly around and the flowers open? Something like that? Hi, old friend. Been a while. Do I need to do this? Or am I just too high? Aha! Yes. There we go. Oh, and now there's more. Do I have to do this in a certain order? Or can I just do all of them? I have 5 minutes for this. My goodness. It's just going to keep going, isn't it? Okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. really quizzing you on how well you remember your... Oh, goodness me. Your mechanics in this area. I suppose if you do this right after you clear this area, as probably most people did, it's not too difficult. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Yay!
How's that? Pretty nice, eh? Pepper also seemed really happy.
Pretty... I like how the pools themselves seem to light this area. You know, there's an inner light. Ooh, this root too. Having seen this, I find that words seem superfluous. Caterpillar was right. There is such a wide world outside my metal box. Caterpillar? Again, your friend from last time, but metal box.
A metal box? You said that you lived in a very small place in Fontaine, didn't you?
Ahem. Smeru sure does have lots of sights to see, huh?
Oh, right, that's right. He's already decided to be a proper artist, so let's switch up the scene a bit to... what do they call it? Broaden our horizons. He might have said that he wants to give up, but Paimon thinks it's still too early for that. There's still time to reconsider. Just think about it, Julian. There might be sights just as grand as this, or maybe even grander. Things you've never seen before. Maybe they'll grant you the inspiration you need. As for your color recognition, well, you said it yourself. We just see something different.
But we can all appreciate beauty.
Yeah!
Yes, your words do make sense. Teleporting squirrel in the background.
Those were your words!
Right. So, I knew it. I knew it after all, but I just kept walking the wrong path.
We only met because Pepper brought you here, right? So we shouldn't just think of it as the wrong path. Well, it's a shame that we couldn't help you find the path of the Oceanid's pilgrimage, though.
Does that even exist? I've always believed it does, but I think that my ability or lack thereof to find it is unimportant, either way. After all, I've already found the answer I desire. Thank you, my friends. How can I ever show you my gratitude?
Ooh, maybe you could paint us a picture?
If only I had brought those mysterious bird eggs. A mystical item like that, one that can help ward off ill fortune, would certainly be of more use to adventurers like you. That does seem like a bit of a pity. It's fine, but I don't think it's necessary.
Why not? Even if it can't really deflect bad luck, maybe it might taste 100 times better than a normal egg.
I will continue to stay here for a while. This place really calms the soul. It's quite good for self-reflection. I have a feeling that I might be able to draw something a little different this time. Thank you both, dear friends. I wish you smooth sailing in your journey. You know what? We should elemental sight this guy. Is he blue? No, he's normal.
I sure.
Because if you used to be in a metal box, do you mean like a cubicle? You were an office worker? Or were you trapped in some sort of metal box? Are you secretly a robot? What's going on with you? There's no need to overthink, right? I should just draw whatever I see. That's the spirit. And good old loyal Pepper. So, we leave Julian and Pepper in this lovely place. I will, of course, check in with them tomorrow. And so, if that's the case, I will see you again in a few short moments. If it's not the case that they have something for us tomorrow, then this is the end of their story. Might be. We did get an achievement for that. Let's see. Complete an artist adrift. Huh. Yeah, that seems to be the end of the story, though of course we will double check. So, very intriguing. I definitely feel like there's something interesting going on with you. I'm so intrigued as to who your friend Caterpillar is. Seriously. I would almost think an Oceanid, except that's not a very Oceanid name, is it? Because something inspired him to follow the path. Excuse me, yawning. Something inspired him to follow the path of the Oceanids. So, is his friend an Oceanid? Is he an Oceanid? Sources say unlikely. Oh, Shiver's is so cute. But it does make one wonder. Anyways, this was a really sweet little journey here. I love doing things like this. Just small little quests where you just help a random person out. Makes me really feel like an adventurer. Makes me feel proud to be part of the Adventurers Guild as well. Even if this wasn't a guild commission, I feel like we've earned a little bit more respect for our guild. Just by being a good adventurer, you know? Anyhow, so that's Julian's story. Julian and Pepper's story. I will admit, I kind of expected Pepper to, like, start talking at some point. Maybe I'm just spending too much time with Seymour, but in any case, that will be all for now. That was very sweet. And I guess that's probably the end of this video, if there's, again, nothing else to see tomorrow. Hi guys, small side note. I came back here the next day just to check to see if Julian was here again for some reason. I wanted to check the Oasis to see if he was over there as well. And first of all, somebody has been using Pepper's fruit bowl as a little nest. And second of all, look at this. Wow, that's beautiful. What is that a picture of?
Whoa, is this the Vorukasha Oasis? It has a very unique beauty.
I thought it was going to be the water, but you're telling me it's the Oasis. So you mean Julian really left and came back? How did he find his way back?
Is this a letter from Julian? Let Paimon have a look. It's still an amateur piece, but I would like to dedicate this painting to you, my friends. There are a great many more views and vistas that remain to be drawn. If fate will have it, we shall meet again. Looks like he's gone. Hopefully things will go well for him in the future, and that he doesn't get lost again.
Aww. Did we get the painting? No way! Can I put that into my teapot or something? That would be over here. I can! A piece of art left behind by Julian, an unknown artist from Fontaine. It depicts the Vorukasha Oasis in different hues, with the bold use of color and free brushstrokes hinting at the all-new understanding of artistry that he has. Who knows? Perhaps the vast world he has never set foot in will bring him still more inspiration. Oh, that's so sweet! Yay! Here's the letter, I guess. Wow. I'm so glad it seems he found his way. That's so sweet. Okay, just a little epilogue from me, so that'll be all for this. It still feels like there's a mystery here to uncover, but who knows? Some things are not meant to be known. But maybe we'll run into Julian again. So, with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little interlude. If anybody has any thoughts to add on this one, I was kind of just enjoying the peaceful vibe, so I didn't really dig too deeply into this one. But if anyone has any thoughts they'd like to add, I am totally open to hearing those. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you also for recommending this quest. This was a recommendation, I believe. And I hope you enjoyed. A special thanks to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Connoissard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Jubrilia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, Thesaritza, Ruru, Lycan, Axeliron, Jay Quellen, Lunar, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much. And I hope you have a good one. See you next time. Bye now.